Hello children, welcome back to Narayana live classes. Today we have second assignment on lines and angles. In this assignment we have three questions. So let's discuss those three questions today. So the first question is like this. In the figure, he has given one figure. In that figure we need to find x and y values. And he has given that AB, this AB is parallel to CD. These two arrows indicates that these two lines are parallel to each other. Now, he also given that these two angles, one is 59 degrees and one is 60 degrees. So, let us find the x and y values. Now, see here. AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. So, now if you observe here, if these two lines are parallel to each other, then this line BE line intersecting these two distinct parallel lines at two distinct points. So, when a line intersects two distinct lines at two distinct points, then that line is called transversal line, isn't it? So, now here in this case BE is a transversal line. So, now BE is a transversal line. BE is a transversal line. When BE is a transversal line, if you observe here, this 60 degrees and this x degree are corresponding angles, isn't it? See here, this angle is between one parallel line and transversal line, and this angle is between another parallel line and same transversal line. One is interior, one is exterior. Then these angles are corresponding angles, isn't it? So now angle here, see here, when a transversal line intersect two distinct parallel lines, then corresponding angles are equal. Now angle ABC, or let us take like this, angle DCE. Angle DCE is equal to angle ABC. Why? Since corresponding angles. Isn't it? Now when DCE is what? X is equals to ABC is what? 60 degrees. Angle ABC. Now x is equals to 60 degrees. Isn't it? So now let us find y. How? See here. Now same, AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD, but in this case we will take AC as a transversal line. If you observe here, AC also intersecting these two distinct parallel lines at two distinct points, isn't it? At two distinct points. Then this AC becomes transversal line for these two parallel lines. Now AC is a transversal line. AC is a transversal line. Now if AC is a transversal line, if you observe here, this angle and this angle are alternate interior angles. Why? See here, these angles are either side of a transversal line. Observe here, either side of a transversal line and interior between two parallel lines. So these alternate interior angles are equal. Why? Because when a transversal line intersects two distinct parallel lines, alternate interior angles are also equal. Now see here. Now if you take this angle ACD, angle ACD is equal to angle BAC. angle BAC. Since why? Because alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles, isn't it? Alternate interior angles. Now angle ACD is what? Y is equals to angle BAC is what? 59 degrees, isn't it? So now y is equals to 59 degrees. So now here x is equals to what? 60 degrees, whereas y is equal to what? 59 degrees, isn't it? Like this we can find x and y in the given figure. Let's see second question, children. In this, see, find the value of x and y from the figure. This is the given figure. In this he has given one angle 120 degrees and we need to find this x and in this y. So he has given that, say, BC and DE are parallel to each other. So these two arrows indicates that, and again these two arrows also indicate that these two lines are parallel to each other. So let's find x and y values in this problem. Now see here solution. Now see here, if you observe here, this ABC angle and this CBD angle are linear angles, isn't it? So now angle ABC plus angle CBD is equals to 180 degrees, linear angle, isn't it? So this is, this plus this is equals to 180 degrees since linear angle. See now angle ABC what? 120 degrees plus angle CBD we need to find now 180 degrees. Now this equals to angle CBD is equals to 180 and this 120 comes to RHS, it will become 1 minus 120, then it is equals to 60 degrees, equal to 60 degrees. Now this equals to what? 60 degrees. Now if it is 60 degrees, then we need to find x. How? See, now this BC is parallel to DE. BC is parallel to DE. When BC is parallel to DE, if you observe this line AH line is intersecting these two distinct parallel lines at two distinct points, isn't it? So when a line intersects two distinct parallel lines at two distinct points, then that line becomes transversal line. Now this AH is a transversal line. AH is a transversal line. Now when AH is a transversal line, if you observe these two angles, this one and this one, are corresponding angles, isn't it? Are corresponding angles. See here, this angle between one parallel line and transversal line, angle between another parallel line and same transversal line. One is interior, one is exterior. So now angle EDH is equal to angle CBD. Angle CBD are why? Because are equal. Why? Because corresponding angles. Corresponding angles, isn't it? Those are corresponding angles. Now angle EDH is x is equals to angle CBD is what? 60 degrees. So now x is equals to 60 degrees, isn't it? Now in the similar way, if you take this DH and FG are parallel line, and if you observe this FE is intersecting these two parallel lines at two distinct points, then it becomes transversal line, isn't it? Now let's take those two parallel lines. DH is parallel to FG DH is parallel to FG. Here in this case, FE is a transversal line. Transversal line. FE is a transversal line. When FE is a transversal line, if you observe this angle and this angle are corresponding angles, isn't it? Corresponding angles, same like this. So now angle DFG, angle DFG is equal to angle EDH, angle EDH. Now DFG is nothing but 3y plus 6 is equals to EDH. EDH is what? We got x is equal to what? 60 degrees, isn't it? X is equal to 60 degrees. Now here EDH is 60 degrees, isn't it? Now this becomes 3y, this 6 comes here, it will become minus 6. So now y is equals to 60 minus 6, nothing but 54 by 3. 54 by 3. Now y is equal to what? 18 degrees, isn't it? 3 1 is 3, 24, 3 I is 24. So y is equals to 18 degrees. So like this we can find x and y values in this problem. Children, let us see the third question, that is from the figure. He has given one figure. So in this, AB is parallel to CD and BC is perpendicular to CD, that means this is 90 degrees. So in this he has given two angles, one is 65 degrees and another is 52 degrees. So let us find x and y values here. Now first, see, AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD or DC. So if you consider AB and CD are parallel lines, then see, if you observe this AD line is intersecting these two distinct parallel lines at two distinct points, isn't it? At two distinct points. Then it becomes transversal line. Now AD is a transversal line. AD is a transversal line. When AD is a transversal line, if you observe these two angles here, this one and this one, this total angle, these two angles are on same side of the transversal line, isn't it? On same side of the transversal line. This is a transversal line and these two lines are parallel. So on the same side of the transversal line, and these two angles are interior angles. These two angles are interior angles. So we call these angles as co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Why? When pair of two interior angles on the same side of the transversal, we call those angles as co-interior angles. So when any transversal line intersecting two distinct parallel lines, then co-interior angles are supplementary too. Co-interior angles are supplementary, isn't it? So co-interior angles are supplementary means what? Sum of those two angles should be 180 degrees, isn't it? Sum of those two angles should be 180 degrees. Now here if you take this angle DAB plus angle ADC is equals to 180 degrees. Now angle DAB is what? X plus angle ADC is what? 65 plus 52. So ADC is a 65 plus 52, isn't it? Now is equals to what? 180 degrees. Now here x is x plus this 65 plus 52 what? So 7, 6 plus 5 11. So 180 degrees. Now x is equals to 180 minus 117. 180 minus 117, how much? X is equals to 63, isn't it? 63. Now x is equals to 63 degrees. Now if you take here, so we got x is equals to what? 63 degrees. Now we need to find this y. If you observe this, BDC is a triangle. So in triangle BDC, what is the property of what is the property? Triangle property. Sum of the angles must be 180 degrees, isn't it? Sum of the angles in a triangle must be 180 degrees. So we apply that property here. Now that means what? Angle BDC plus angle DCB plus angle CBD is equal to what? 180 degrees, since triangle property, isn't it? Now angle BDC what? 52 plus angle DCB is what? 90 degrees, 90 plus angle CBD what? 3y plus 5 degrees, that is 3y plus 5 is equal to 180 degrees, isn't it? Now see, 52 plus 90, 142, 142 plus 5, 147, isn't it? 147. Now 3y plus 147 is equals to 180 degrees, isn't it? Now 3y is equal to 180 minus 147. Now 3y is equal to what? 180 minus 147 what? How much? 33. Now y is equal to what? 11. So now y is equal to what? 11. Like this we can find x and y in this problem. So that's the last problem, children. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next session. Thank you very much. All the best.